Mail call from the United States of America. Stand by, Americans. Here's Mail Call. One big package of words and music and laughter delivered to you by the stars from whom you want to hear in answer to the request you send to Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. You know, fellas, some girls have pretty faces, some girls have pretty figures, and some girls have pretty legs. Well, with this mail call, we bring you Some Girl, 20th Century Fox's great singing and dancing star, the world's #1 pinup, Miss Betty Grable. Thanks.
Thank you, Bill Goodwin. And I'd like to say hello again to all you servicemen and women with a song. So, here it is. If you're a romantic chum, pack up your things and come to Acapulco. You put your cares in hock and throw away your clock in Acapulco, where you can be as lazy as a daisy drifting in a blue lagoon. You're wide awake at night because you do your dreaming in the afternoon. You'll get a Latin glow way down in Mexico below the border. And in a spot like this, if you refuse a kiss, you're out of order. And when the moon is new, it's like a honeydew. Come on and get yourself a slice. And if you can't say Acapulco, then you can call it paradise. When you meet someone you like to have a conversation. When you do not understand, it's such a touchy situation, but you mustn't let it bother you. You only have to know. Chica-Linda, pretty baby, yo te quiero, I adore you, yo te quiero, Chica-Linda, mucho sisimo. As you're sitting in the sun, you sip a pitcher of papaya while you listen to a parrot that they call a papagaya, and you learn a lot of phrases that are very apropos. Chica-Linda, pretty baby, dame un beso, won't you kiss me, yo te quiero, Chica-Linda, dame un beso, dámelo. If you can't say Acapulco, just remember Chica-Linda, pretty baby, dame un beso, won't you kiss me, yo te quiero, I adore you, muchi sisimo. Muchi sisi, muchi sisi, muchi sisimo. Thank you. You know, right about here, we're in for a little bargain on mail call. 5 signatures for the price of 1. One of the finest vocal groups that I've ever heard, and I know that they're great favorites with all of you, too. The Mills Brothers.
Till then, my darling, please wait for me till then. No matter when it will be someday, I know I'll be back again. Please wait till then. Our dreams will live for a week apart. I know we'll keep in our hearts till then. When all the world will be free, please wait for me. Although there are oceans we must cross and mountains that we must climb, I know have a loss, so pray that a loss is nothing but time till then. Let's dream of what there will be till then. We'll call on each memory till then, when I will hold you again. Please wait till then. Although there are oceans we must cross and mountains that we must climb, I know every game must have a loss. So pray that our loss is nothing but time. Till then, let's dream of what there will be. Till then, we'll call on each memory. Till then, when I will hold you again, please wait till
Thank you, Mills Brothers. Well, fellers, stepping up to the mail call microphone now is one of the most colorful figures in the entertainment world. Actor, author, comedian, toastmaster, and at present my producer at 20th Century Fox, George Jessel. Well, welcome to Mail Call, George. And I must tell you what a thrill it is for me to be working on the same show with a great artist like you.
Well, that's very nice of you, Betty.
Oh, I mean it. I've been looking forward to this moment ever since I watched your vaudeville act from my grandmother's lap.
Now, wait a minute, Betty. You couldn't have watched my vaudeville act from your grandmother's lap. Your grandmother must be 20 years older than your mother. Your mother must be 20 years older than you are. So if you add all that up, that would make me... Did your grandmother like my act?
Well, George, you'll have to admit that you're not exactly a child.
Well, I didn't say that, but I'm not an old guy either. I don't know why people talk the way they do. Now, even coming here tonight, I heard one soldier say to the other, look, there's Georgie Jessel. The other says, gee, he can still walk. Certainly I can still walk. Of course, I have to use my hands a little, but...
Well, George, will you admit that my mother could have seen your vaudeville act?
Betty, not only she could, but she did. And I distinctly remember seeing your mother out in front of a theater one night.
Really, George?
Yes, and just think, Betty, if she turned around and looked at me when I whistled at her, I might have been your father.
Well, would you like being my father?
Are you kidding? I could bounce you up and down my knee and not worry if Harry James is going to hit me on the head with a trumpet.
But if you were my father, I might not even...
He's getting him a little late. Go ahead, honey.
But, George, if you were my father, I might not even be a girl. I might have turned out to be a boy.
You'd have certainly attracted a lot of attention with that figure if you were a boy.
George, as I recall, we were discussing your old vaudeville act.
I like the other subject better. But anyway, what about my old vaudeville act?
Well, I just want you to know that I think you're one of the greatest entertainers who's ever appeared on the stage.
Oh, thank you, Betty, but you're just saying that because I deserve it.
Well, as a matter of fact, you do, George. I'll never forget the thrill that the entire audience felt when you used to walk out on that stage in blackface, get down on one knee, and sing to your mammy.
Well, one knee and mammy. What do you mean? I never...
Oh, yes, and I love that other song you made so famous, California, Here I Come.
Look, Betty Newcomer, I've got news for you. That wasn't me. That was Al Jolson. Jolson's the fellow that sang California, Here I Come and made it famous. Of course, I could sing it, and I could sing it like Jolson, too.
Well, would you?
No, I got to be coaxed.
Well, you don't have to sing it.
For me, that's coaxing. Go ahead, play it, boys. California, here I come, right back where I started from. The flowers bloom in the spring. Each morning, a dawning birdie sing like anything. A sun-kissed mist said, don't be late. You know that I can hardly wait. So open up that golden gate. California, here I